I have got a mole. Oh, I like the mole. That's it. So where was I? Oh, that's right. Barcelona. Hello, Whovians, and welcome to my review of the Doctor Who Children in Need special from 2005 called Born Again, starring David Tennant and Billie Piper. So, you may be wondering why I'm not reviewing the Christmas Invasion. Well, I will be. I'm going to review the Christmas Invasion. This particular scene does not feature in the Christmas Invasion, and this was put out on Children in Need in 2005, and it is called Born Again, and it was our first ever glimpse of David Tennant as the 10th Doctor. So call this somewhat of a preliminary review, a mini review, if you like. Anyway, the plot of Born Again is as follows. The 9th Doctor has just regenerated into his next incarnation, but will Rose trust the Doctor now that he has a brand new face? Okay, so Born Again. This is not going to be a long review, but I really like it. I think this is a great little scene. Part of me actually wishes that they'd kept this in the Christmas Invasion. Although, that being said, I do quite like how the Christmas Invasion opens with the TARDIS crashing. But more on that in the next review. I do really like this as our introduction to David Tennant as the Doctor. I think it's very funny the way he's kind of inspecting himself. Like, oh, no, don't tell me. Hair! I've got big hair! I'm not bald! A little bit thinner. Gonna get used to that. I have got a mole. Oh, I love the mole, yeah. Instantly, in the first few minutes, David Tennant is just incredibly charming in this role. I mean, you can tell that this guy is going to be great as the Doctor, and he's just very funny to watch. It is weird seeing him wear Christopher Eccleston's clothing, because David Tennant, he's incredibly skinny. He's even thinner than Christopher Eccleston, so the costume really does look very baggy on him. So, yeah, David Tennant gives a great performance, and I particularly like the moment where he goes up to Rose. I like the moment when he talks about when he met her in the shop with the Autons, and he's like, was the very first word that I said to you, run. And then Rose starts to kind of see, oh, okay, yeah, this probably, it is the Doctor in a weird sort of way. Even though he's got a different face, he still seems to remember everything that they've been through. And I really like Billie Piper's performance as Rose, even though she doesn't really do much other than react to David Tennant. He has most of the dialogue in the scene, but she is reacting to him. But I think a lot of acting is reacting, and Billie Piper is just great. And you can just see she's just very confused. She's like, well, where's the Doctor that I knew, the Northern bloke? He's gone. And I've got this skinny, spiky-haired guy who's replaced him. She's like, what are you? Like, are you some kind of transmat replacement, or are you a Slitheen? And I like that line when he's like, I'm not a Slitheen. Some great interplay between the two actors. I mean, the whole thing is set within the TARDIS, and of course the TARDIS looks great, as it always does. It's a very nice little scene written by Russell T Davies. It would have been maybe nice to include this in the Christmas Invasion as a flashback. Maybe when the Doctor was sleeping, we could have had this scene, like Rose have a flashback to this scene of when he first changed. I think that would have been nice, but it's nice that they teased the scene for the Christmas special at the time. I think it gave people a little kind of a little sneak preview of the 10th Doctor, which I think is great. Like I say, it's not really a story. It's just the first scene with the 10th Doctor, which is really quite something. It's directed by Euros Lyn. He does a very good job at directing the scene, and it's a well-written scene by Russell T Davies, and it's nice. And it's very funny as well. I also like the reference to Jackie as well, and her cooking. It's like, well, knowing your mum, the nut roast would have been better. I do like Christopher Eccleston very much as the 9th Doctor, but David Tennant is my favourite Doctor, and I just think he's got so much more humour, so much more charm to the role. I'll talk more in detail in the future reviews, but I thought it would be nice to just touch on this little scene because it is the introduction of David Tennant, and it is his first scene, and there's some great moments. There are some really great little moments here that I didn't want to go unnoticed. Like I said, there's not much to it, so I will give this little scene, Born Again, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Anyway, thank you for watching this little mini review, and stay tuned next time when I review David Tennant's first story, The Christmas Invasion. So until next time, allons-y! I'm Mr. Tarnus11. See you soon. Bye for now.